So I live in Las Vegas. About 3 months ago, Las Vegas Metro Police announced a partnership with Elon Musk. Surprise, surprise. And the partnership was because obviously with the growing civil unrest and everything happening on the streets, they have not been able to attract and retain talent in the police. So with all the need for policing in the United States, but specifically in Las Vegas, a heavy tourist destination, Las Vegas police announced that they would be increasing their budget, which is now over $1 billion, to almost $1.5 billion. That other $500 million went to a very interesting program, Metro-R. What do you think the R stands for? Yep, the R stands for robot. Elon Musk had been deploying and working on automated technology with robots. The Tesla robot, I forget the name of it. My bad, the Tesla bot. Anyways, shortly after the new president was inaugurated, they invested something like $35 billion into the deployment of the Tesla bot technology, and it's pretty obvious now why that was. It's because with the growing civil unrest in the streets and the lack of adequate policing, there needs to be a solution. So they're testing that out here in Las Vegas, and it has been a disaster. They called them Metro-R, but then they called them just Dash. They shortened it. Digital Automated Surveillance Helper, or Hero. I forget. I think it's Hero because it sounds better in a press release. Well, anyways, Dash has been programmed with an algorithm to enforce the law. And what's interesting about this is because it's a robot making decisions with algorithm, there's no more issues of qualified immunity. Machines can't be charged with crimes if they unalive someone. So far in Metro alone, in less than 3 months in Las Vegas, there have been 3 instances of civil confrontations with civilians in Las Vegas. All 3 of those resulted exactly in that. And Metro and the robot were found to have done nothing wrong because the decision was made by an algorithm. So naturally, when you see a Dash, it's not a pleasant thing, and it's pretty intimidating because you're like, is this thing gonna do something? And I think the success in the eyes of the administration of the pilot in Las Vegas is going to mean that we're going to see Dash implemented in almost every major city in the United States. Now, there have been groups here that have tried to enforce civil judgments just to try to stop this, but they've largely been unsuccessful. In 2026, we saw a complete sweep of the democratically controlled House and Senate in Nevada go all the other way. It went Republican. There's just growing suspicion about the authenticity of elections in this country, obviously. But the implementation of Dash has sent a chill down people's spines. It's made protest a lot more difficult and a lot more challenging. And honestly, I would say that the average attendance of protests in the street have probably dropped to a quarter of what they were when the administration first took over. I can tell you, Dash scares the heck out of me. I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. But I'm starting to sort of question, what are the next steps for this program? What happens when they get more advanced? Who's programming Dash, and what does the law mean when it's an algorithm? It's kind of a frightening time, to be honest with you. I'm not optimistic. But yeah, watch out for Dash.